a soul inside. The city's looking like a ghost town on a moonlit summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. He's headed back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls.
Burning in a house across town. She's pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls. The love grows cold on a sleepless night as the storm blows on out of control. Deep in the heart, the thunder rolls. She's waiting by the window into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. All the wind and rain, the strange new perfume blows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes, and he knows that she knows. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. We're here for the memes making some emotions, boys and girls. Super late champion night, and we're getting for super action very shortly. Qualifying underway here out on the racetrack. We'll get your alarms onto your screen momentarily, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll find out who and what is going to be where at the moment. As we'll find out, cars out on the speedway at the moment. Track still very tacky out there as well. And well, ladies and gentlemen, joining me in the broadcast booth is Brandon Morgan. Brandon, it's going to be a wicked night of super late model action.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me up here with you. It's going to be a great night, like you said, of super late model action here. There's a lot of good drivers out here going to throw down some really good lap times, some good laps, and some good action racing.
Yeah, that's right, mate. And well, as we see, Brent Carter. Currently quick time there on the speedway at the moment, as times are still coming through. We might just need to wait for a couple more times to rock up on the racetrack as well. Ryan Underwood is second quick at the moment. Robert Fletcher is third quick as well out on the speedway. And well, Ryan, Brandon, tell me what you know about these super late models.
Well, I'm more of a sprint car guy, but I'm learning these super late models, and for as difficult as they are to drive, these guys make it look extremely easy. And you get out there and try and drive it, it's not. But it's awesome to see these guys go side by side as they're coming around this Charlotte track here. Every time they're in a race, it's just action-packed and side-by-side action. These guys are good.
That's definitely right, mate. And well, Brent Carter will be your quick time man at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Underwood still in position number 2. And just to go through points quickly as well, Blake Majulis coming into tonight is your quick top points man. Evan C is second in points at the moment, and Ryan Underwood is third, followed by Alex Bergeron in position number 4. 3-time World of Outlaws NOS Entering Sprint Car iRacing champion in the pit area for tonight as well. And well, at the moment, Bergeron sitting 18th quick with a 15.426. Brent Carter will be your quick time man here tonight with a 15.267, as we'll get your official qualifying results up onto your screen. So Brent Carter will be a quick time run. Underwood second quick, followed by Robert Fletcher, Evan C, and Randall Carter will be your 5th and final quick time man on the speedway for tonight, followed by Richard Murtagh, Gavin. This is going to be a wicked last name, Kokierowski.
Yeah, that one was definitely a tongue twister. After him, we got Austin Friedman in 8th place. Then 9th is Blake Majulis, and 10th is Chase Hardy, rounding out the top 10.
And well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get your grid up right now for heat race number 1. Brendan Morgan, take it away.
All right, starting in the back, number 11th place is Mitch Stiles, and then the next row up, we got on the outside, number 92, Corey Austin, and inside of him is Trevor Fritz at the number 28.
From position number 8 will be the Rocket Racing setups, number 48 of Dylan Yeager, position number 7 with a 51 of Cole Cabray.
Just inside of that, and starting in the 5th position is Adam Hummerine, and to the inside in the 4th position is Mike Augustine.
Position number 4 will be the... I can't actually see that. My screen's gone a little bit staggery at the moment. I think, is that... Can't make out who that name is. Brandon, you might have to finish off this field, mate.
I think I'm having the same issue here. Screen's just a little blurry there on that for us.
And then we want row 2.
All right, row 2 is going to be Corey Sibley and Blake Majulis and Russell Carter and Brent Carter on the front row there, folks.
That's right, so it'll be Randall Carter and Brent Carter off the front row, from what we understand. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So, cars are rolling away at the moment into turns 1 and 2. And then we will get set to unleash these super late models, ground thumping machines. These things, you definitely know when they're out on the racetrack, you can feel the ground shake. When these 500 cubic inch V8 monsters get set to be unleashed here right now, ladies and gentlemen. 8 laps on the board. Super late models championship night. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2. Majulis already on the inside. Check out Blake Majulis. This guy is your top points man coming to tonight. He's on the bottom side of the speedway. Top 3 can throw a blanket right over him right now, Brandon.
Absolutely. Blake Majulis holding on to that, but look at the battle for 4th right there. We're 3 wide coming into turns 1 and 2 right there as they come down the backstretch.
Yeah, that's right, mate. So Majulis still in position number 3 at the moment.
Oh, we got a caution out there.
So we are yellow on the speedway. Looks like caution flag is out.
Yeah, it looked like Mitch Stiles and somebody else was caught up there. Maybe we'll get a chance to take a look at that here in just a moment and the UDTV instant replay.
That's right. Hashtag strong as a Mac. Instant replay coming up for you right now into turns 3 and 4. Looks like middle of the pack there. The 42 car. And then it was 3 or 4 cars involved in that one there. So a couple of cars got turned around. in turns 3 and 4. That was what brought out the caution. So back to live pictures right now here, race fans. The final race. So Brent Carter looking really quick out on the speedway at the moment. The Team VLR sponsored number 88 machine. Randall Carter back there in the 37 as well. The Team VLR sponsored machine back there in P2. Majulis in position number 3. At the moment, that's the 127 car. Back there in the 3rd spot. Pace car still out on the speedway for the time being. The lights should go out this time by. Brandon, well, you've seen a couple of laps already of these super late models. These guys get around here quite nicely.
Absolutely, yeah, they were action-packed. I was seeing 3 wide and trying for 4 wide, and it's just it's going to be a good shootout for this 10-lap event here on Heat 1.
That's it. Well, we're only a couple of laps in, race fans. The Mimi's making some motions. Warriors and Logistics Super Late Model Championship night here at Charlotte. We're getting set to go back to the green flag out of turn number 4. Let's go. Down to 1 and 2. Brent Carter. Majulis on the inside. He's up to P2. Took over P2 from Randall Carter. Down the back straight away to turns 3 and 4. Oh my, they're side by side, door banging down the back main straightaway.
Absolutely, Randall Carter's given that second place shot a run. He wants that position back, and Blake Majulis isn't having any bit of it. They're fighting every lap side by side as they come, and it looks like Blake Majulis is still going to hold on to that second place position, but Randall Carter's getting a run on the outside coming down the front stretch.
That's right, mate. Into 1 and 2 they go. Here comes the D1RT, number 71 of Cole Cabray. This guy knows how to light up a race car. On the bottom side, tries to make it 3 wide. Does so momentarily, almost wanted to pull a 2 for 1 deal. Couldn't get the job done though. So Majulis still back in position 3. Randall Carter is in P2. And knocking on the rear door is Blake Majulis. However, there's still 2 wide as they cross the stripe, Brendan.
Oh yeah, Blake Majulis still fighting for that second place position, but Cole Cabry's just waiting for those 2 to mess up so he can take over the second place and pass them both. So they're coming in turns 3 and 4 right here to come to the front stretch. This is a nice little battle for second going on, and it's giving Brent Carter a chance just to slowly try and get a little distance between him and the guys in second place.
That's right, mate. And well, ladies and gentlemen, this time by out of turn number 4, they have the white flag. The white lights are flashing here at the dirt track at Charlotte for heat race number 1. Brent Carter is your racer, the Team VLR sponsor number 88. As he heads down the back straight away, Brandon, into turns 3 and 4 for the final time.
Absolutely. Looks like Brent Carter's going to sneak away with the victory, and we got second place going to go to Randall Carter. Cole Cabry gets the pass around Blake Majulis for 3rd. Blake Majulis will take home that 4th spot, and we'll get your official results in here in just a moment.
That's right. So, official place get us coming up onto your screen momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Cool shot there with the drone as well. Brent Carter gets the win in heat race number 1 over Randall Carter. Cole Cabray, Blake Majulis, Mike Augustine will round out your top 5. Trevor Fitz, Corey Silby, Corey Austin, Mitch Stiles, Adam Hummering, and Dylan Yeager will round out your 11-car field. In heat race number 1, heat race number 2, about to line up on the speedway, and Ryan Underwood will line up the 14 car out of position number 1, Richard Murtaugh, in the 33 from 2.
In row 2 at the 3rd place position, we have Chase Hardy of the 49 and Brandon Freeberg in 4th position with the 117 car.
That's right. And well, out of position number 5, the Team ABR Esports, Wicked Cushion, CSI Shocks, 3-time World of Outlaws, NOS entering sprint car iRacing champion, Alex Berger on the 12 will start from 5, and Mason Lobb will start the 27 for Slam Sim Sports from 6.
On 7th position is CJ Howell in the number 2 car. Outside of him will be in the 8th position Tanner Thomasy in the, looks like a 09 car there.
Out of position number 9 will be the 58 car of Tyler Reed and Davin Cardwell in the 07 from position number 10. And then from 11th will be Tia Moppet in the 17 from position number 11.
You know, I think this one's going to be a nice little race. There's quite a few good drivers in this, and folks that challenge each other in these races every week, as well as in the pro sprint cars, and they're going to see a good battle towards the front as they fight their way towards the front and see who can make those transfer positions.
That's right, mate. And well, as we saw here earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we saw how good the big blocks were. We also saw how good the 410 wing sprint cars were around here earlier. Now it's time for the ground thumping super late models here on championship night. Brandon, pace car's going to get set to pull to the infield. Take it away, mate.
Yes, sir. As they come down the back, you'll see the pace car duck off. They're going to maintain that nice even pace. We're going to see if Ryan Underwood's able to get the jump he's hoping for to get this race going. And we are off. He gets that nice little jump. He's going to jump out Ryan Underwood in the 14 car to that nice little lead. Rich Murtaugh's going to tuck into second place there. Everybody else is side by side, 2 by 2, going back as they're fighting for their position, trying to get to that top 4 for the transfer spot.
That's right, mate. Into turns 3 and 4. And well, this is only lap number 1. We've got a bit of carnage there down towards the back of the bus. Not sure if we're going to get a yellow flag for that one. We might do.
I think everybody got it ironed out. We're still going green here, and we got a nice little battle heating up here for the 4th place position with Chase Hardy, Alex Bergeron right on his tail, trying to fight into that way and to make his way directly to the feature.
That's right. You can see Bergeron there, the 12 car. On the top side of Speedway, he's trying to make his way up the field as well. Still back down in position 5 is Bergeron. So your race leader at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, is Ryan Underwood, Richard Murtaugh in the 33 in position 2, and Brendan Freeberg in the 117 in position number 3 at the moment. Onto the inside of Richard Murtaugh, though, comes the 71. So Tanner Tomasi and Tyler Reed out of the race for this one. So head down the back straight away this time by across the line, and they'll get the halfway home signal this time by 5 down, 5 to run. In heat race number 2 to turns 1 and 2. Underwood still your race leader down the back straight. But here comes Brandon Freeberg onto the bottom side of the speedway. Tries to take over position number 2. Couldn't get the job done though. Give position 2 right now to Richard Murtaugh. Brandon Freeberg though still trying to get the job done, Brandon.
Yeah, absolutely. He keeps trying to get that nose in there, and both these guys are in these transfer positions as they fight forward. Looks like Brandon Freeberg's going to try again. He's going to wind up tucking up behind Richard Murtaugh as he's doing everything to hold off Brandon Freeberg right now in that 2nd place position.
That's right, mate. And well, Chase Hardy out of the race as well, ladies and gentlemen. He'll reside back in the pit area. Meanwhile, the race is still on, but for positions 2 and 3 right now. So Murtaugh, he's still in P2. Meanwhile, Davin Cardwell on screen, the 07 car. This guy knows how to wheel a late model as well. Meanwhile, Brandon Freeberg still trying to get the job done over Murtaugh. For the final time into turns 3 and 4. Give the race win to the 46 machine of Ryan Underwood. Richard Murtaugh will come home in P2. Freeberg in position 3. And then we'll get your official race results up onto your screen momentarily, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that was a nice battle for second there as Ryan Underwood brought home the victory. Richard Murtaugh holding on 2nd place. Brandon Freeberg rounding up 3rd. Davin Cardwell rounding up your top and your 4th and final transfer position straight to the feature. After him was Alex Bergeron in 5th for the top 5 there.
And well, we've never seen Alex Bergeron not make a feature just yet. Straight from the transfer position. Brandon, heat race number 3, mate. She's all yours.
All right, on the pole position, we have Robert Fletcher for FTP with the 077 car. Outside on the outside pole is Gavin Korkiaks. You're going to have to say that one, Matt, being the 15 car.
Yeah, that's going to be a tongue twister, that one, for most of the night. We have to get someone to clarify how that is pronounced. Eric Scarf will start the 50 car for MDM in position number 3, and Damien Kiefer in the 13 car will start from 4.
3rd row on the inside in 5th position is Lyndon Whitfull for Vanderpool Racing in the 3 car. Outside of him is Drake Troutman in the 7 car.
Position number 7, we'll see James Klassen in the 29 from 7, and Eric York in the 44 from 8.
On the outside of the next row is going to be in the 9th position is Timothy K in the 40 car, and Dustin M in the no car number on the 10th position, and then Landon Barker in the 5 car in the 11th position for the Slinger Motorsports.
Yeah, so Dustin Morbuquet, I think is pronounced. I think that's how someone was saying it earlier. And well, so we're just gonna we are green though here for heat race number 3. It's a turns 1 and 2. Brandon, she's gonna shape up to be a good race. We're already 3 wide.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're 2 by 2 and almost 3 wide here coming as it's a fight for that first position. Gavin K is right there fighting on the outside, but Eric Scalf is holding them off as of right now as they're 2 wide coming around turns 3 and 4. Correction, 1 and 2.
We've got the so yellow on the speedway, and I think we're gonna have a pronunciation for that real tongue twister that we've got there out there. It's Korkirkoski is the way that we've been.
You'd say Korkowski. Okay, I think I can do that.
Korkirkoski. So we found a way. Finally, someone helping us in the Facebook chat. We've got the UltimateDirtTV live replay hashtag strongest of Mac as well coming into turns 3 and 4. And well, let's find out who was the culprit in this one. The 6 car was real sideways in turns 3 and 4 as well. So, not sure what actually... So, not really sure what the yellow was for. We saw one car get a little bit sideways in turn 3. Don't really think that's what would have brought out the caution, though. So, ladies and gentlemen, your current running order at the moment is Eric Scarf in the 50 cars, your race leader, Gavin Korkirkoski in the 15 in position number 2 at the moment. Landon Whitful in the 3 car in position 3, Robert Fletcher in 4, and James Klassen will round out your top 5.
And here we are, we're getting ready to go green. We're green again, and Eric Scout's going to take the lead here as he goes into the corner, and the 15 of Gavin Korkioski is right on his tail, hoping for a little bit of a mess up so he can get around him. And we are back yellow again.
Yes, definitely right, Brandon. And well, it's not what we always want to see. So this one, we'll find out what happened on the initial start there. Looks like maybe a couple of cars got together. Looks like the 6 machine threw it in sideways. And then another car got into him, and up and over went the 6 car.
Yeah, it looked like the 5 car of Landon Parker got into the 6 car there of Dustin Mombriquette, and that was it. He went for a ride, and he was up and over.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, not always what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. In a super late model, these cars, very heavy race cars, very different to drive as well. A lot more downforce on these race cars as well, compared to a sprint car. As well, where you got the top wing and the front wing on these cars. It's a full body race car in excess of 900 horsepower.
Absolutely, and just a little bit of damage can change the way this thing drives. So as they beat and bang on each other, it changes the aerodynamics of everything. Even though these are dirt cars, it's still a big factor. It's a race, and the pace car is off. We'll be coming green as we come to the front stretch.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's resume heat race number 3 out of turn number 4. Eric Scarf to lead us away. We're green. Down to 1 and 2. Scarf on the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Korkirkoski as well, heading down the back straight for Team SSR On the bottom side, he comes Gavin Korkikoski on the bottom side as well. The 21 machine of Landon Whitful trying to track them down as well through the middle part of the speedway. Robert Fletcher as well at bottom side, trying to get the job done, give the race lead now to Gavin Korkikoski. Their Team SSR sponsored number 15 through the middle, trying to get the job done as well, but here comes Eric Scarf on the bottom side.
Eric Scaff trying to hold on to that lead there as he passed back to the lead, and Gavin just tucks it in behind them there as they're going to come back around. We're on lap 7 of 10 with just 3 to go this time by. Coming down the backstretch there, looks like they're kind of starting to line out for the top 3 as a big battle for the 4th position's going on there with Lyndon Whitfall holding on to 4th and James Clausen giving a little bit of a run there on the inside trying to look for it. Oh, and James Clausen into the wall. He's going to drop back in position and now gives Lyndon Whitfall just a little bit of breathing room as the top 4 are lined out and stretching out just a little bit.
No, that's right, mate, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, as that cross the stripe now with 2 laps to run. Eric Scarf is your race leader. Down the back straight away, here comes Gavin Korkikoski into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 this time by the white lights are flashing here at the dirt track at Charlotte. On the bottom side of the speedway, they head down the back chute for the final time into turns number 3 and 4. Give their heat race win to Eric Scarf as they cross the finish line now. Gavin Korkikoski home in position number 2. Robert Fletcher in 3. Wow, what a heat race. That was very close there, Brandon.
Absolutely. Those guys were battling for every bit of position there. There was a battle for first and a battle for second and third. It's you name it, they were battling. And here's our official results. We had Eric Scaff taking the top position with Gavin Korkikoski taking on second. Robert Fletcher in the 077 got third, and Lyndon Whitfall takes the 4th and final transfer position of that heat race.
That's right, mate. James Clausen was home in 5. Eric York, Drake Troutman, Landon Barker, Dustin Morbiquet, and also Timothy Korkikoski and Damien Kiefer will round out your 11-car field. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set to go right now for heat race number 4. And here is your starting field from position number 1, driving for Team VLR. It's the 35 car of Evan C. Position number 2 on his outside, it's the Ace Motorsports number 89 of Austin Friedman.
In row 2 in the 3rd position is Austin M. Carr of the number 1 car. Outside of him in the 4th position is Matthew Logan in the 41 car.
Zach McSwain will start the 25 from 5 with Ethan Toadster. Pronounced, I think Toadster. That's pronounced. 23 will start from 6.
In 7th position is Hugh Keane in the 4 car. Outside of that, in the 8th position is Bill Miller in the 34 car for Mid-South Dirt Slingers.
Position 9 will see Nick King in the 43. On his outside, Donnie Batiste in the 119 from position 10. And Alex Robinson for Vanderpool Racing will line up out of position number 11, the 42. Well, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 4. Who's going to get the job done? We'd like to see your picks in the comments. This is where it all comes down to. Evan C. Austin Friedman. It's a turns 3 and 4. 8 laps on the board. Heat race 4 is green.
Evan C. jumps out to that lead with Austin Carr holding on to the 2nd place position. And in 3rd right now, Austin Friedman, as the battle for 3rd and 2nd is heating up as Evan C. gets a little bit of breathing room, about a car length up there. Looks like the 41 just got into the bottom side of the Austin Friedman. They keep it lined out and going straight, though, and they're still side by side going into turns 1 and 2.
That's it, mate. Down the back straight away they run into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes the 41 car of Matthew Logan. Matty Logan in the 41 back up to position 4 on the inside of the 89 of Austin Friedman. Looks like Ethan Toder is headed back to the pit area in the 23 machine. Meanwhile, Evan C., your race leader at the moment, Austin Carr in position number 2. at the moment as well on the 1 machine. So as they head down to turns 3 and 4 now with 4 laps down. Next time by will be halfway home. Here comes the 25 car, Zach McSwain as well in position 4 at the moment on the top side of the speed road, running through the middle. Pretty ballsy there as well.
Yeah, you can definitely see this track starting to wear in a little bit as Zach McSwain still trying to hold on to that 4th place position, and Huey Quinn that we frozen? Matt, you still got it there?
Yeah, I'm still here. We were frozen there for a minute.
We do apologize.
Sorry about that, guys.
For a little bit. We're letting everything, catch back up here as we're coming down for taking the white flag right now. Still in the lead right now is Evan C, and right behind him is the Austin car. Do apologize about the feed being just a little bit jitter frozen there. We'll call it as we as it's a line. And I'll bring it home, followed by Austin car. Austin Friedman in the 3rd position. Zach McSwain in 4th, going to be round out the.
Yeah, that's right, mate. So looks like we're back with full picture at the moment. So Evan C was your racer winner in that one. Austin Carr in 2. Austin Friedman in position 3, followed by Zach McSwain, Matty Logan, followed by Huey Quinlan as well. And Bill Miller will round out your top 7. Donnie Batiste, Nick King, Ethan Toda, and Alex Robinson will round out your 11-car field in that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, your C main about to line up on the speedway. And here is your grid. From position number 1 will be the Mid-South Dirt Slingers, number 92 of Corey Austin. And on his outside, the Drew Hopkins Racing, number 49, that's Chase Hardy.
In row 2 on the number 3 position is Landon Barker of Slinger Motorsports, and the 5 car outside of him is Donnie Batiste in the 119 car for Mid-South Dirt Slingers.
Position 5 was to the HARE Sports, number 54, Mitch Stiles. Position 6 was to the number 58 machine, all the way from the Atlantic, it's Tyler Reed.
Starting 7th position is Dustin Mumbriquette and his car, and outside of him is 8th position is Nick King and the 43 for Need Speed Motorsports.
Position 9 will see the 42 of Adam Hommering, and position 10 you'll see the 09 of Tanner Tomasi.
Starting in 11th is Timothy Korkiowski and the Sisu Dirt Crew 40 car. Outside of him in 12th position is Ethan Toder and the 23 car for Drew Hopkins Racing.
Position 13 with the Rocket Racing Setups, number 48 of Dylan Yeager. Position 14 will be the D1RT, number 17 of Tia Moppet.
Rounding out the top for the rest of the B main will be in the 15th position is Damian Kiefer in the 13 car, and outside is Alex Robinson in the 042 from Vanderpool Racing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the second last chance to get into the big dance. Your C main about to go green here at the dirt track at Charlotte in 2x2 formation as well. The pace car is off to the infield, out of turn, and before they let it go this time by, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're green.
12 laps to go, and out to the lead is Corey Austin right there. The top 4 go on to the B main, and everybody else gets to go home and watch for the rest of the night. Chase Hardy in 2nd there, Landon Barker holding on to the 3rd place position, and Mitch Stiles rounding out the top 4 right now as we're 2x2 behind the leaders.
That's right, mate, and as we saw as well, top 4 only make it through to tonight's B main. And well, we got 3 and 4 wide of the pack. Oh no, we got contact there as well. Oh, 1 car to the safety cash fence. I think that might have been Adam Hummering in the 42 car. No, he's still out on the speedway. That was Tyler Reed in the 58 car. You can see Reed there in the middle part of the speedway. Gets tagged by another car back there as well. And then all of a sudden he's into the safety catch fence in turn 3, and that'll be at. The 6 machine was also upside down as well. Well, Tyler Reed kept the car going. There is major damage on that race car though, Brandon.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully he can get into the pits and get his pit crew to do some quick changes there and get it back out, because otherwise he's going to have a tough time getting back up here to the top 4 position as we fight to get ready to go green here in just a little bit. As you can tell, everybody know. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
That's right, mate. As well, Corey Austin is your race leader. Chase Hardy, Mitch Stiles, Landon Barker in the top 4 at the moment, and that's where they're going to restart as well. So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, top 4 make it through to tonight's B main, and then we'll have a 15-lap B main to determine the top 8 into tonight's feature.
Absolutely. Everybody wants a chance to fight for a chance, and that's what we have right here is the chance for a chance, and we're 2x2 lined up, getting ready to go green next time by.
That's right, mate. So, ladies and gentlemen, Indian file restart, or single file restart as we prefer. And we're going to get set to go as we see Tyler Reed pull there off to the infield as well, just briefly. He pulled out of the lineup and he's headed back to the pit area in the 58 car. Ladies and gentlemen, out of turn 4, the yellow flag is still on the speedway. So, we'll go this time around the racetrack. Corey Austin is your race leader over Chase Hardy in the 1 machine, Mitch Stiles, and then Landon Barker in the 5 car.
Yeah, these single file restarts are interesting because it gives everybody a chance to kind of line out and you see who's going to take the dive and try and gain a couple positions here as we go green, and Corey Austin out to a nice little 1 to 2 car lead there over the 1 car. Oh, he gets a little loose there, and we got a battle for second. Oh, we're going to have another car flipping around the 54 car. Mitch Stiles goes around, gets a little bit of damage there, and the yellow flag is back out again for another time here in this C main event.
That's right, and still only a few laps into it as well. And well, ladies and gentlemen, back down to the yellow flag. Once again, these race cars can see the 54 machine got turned around. And that'll be the end of his night as well. The 23 machine was around on the back stretch as well there. The white and gold number 23 machine. That is Ethan Toda. And well, as we're going to get set to rack 'em and stack 'em again with only 3 laps in the books.
Yeah, we got 3 laps down, 9 to go here, and it's still a battle. Everybody wants that top 4 position. This track's starting to slick off. It's going to turn into a good event here as we hopefully get some green flag laps in on the rest of this C main event.
Most definitely. Thank you, Brandon. So, ladies and gentlemen, Corey Austin, your race leader. Nick King now up to position number 2. And Dylan Yeager back down there as well. Adam Hummering in the 42 in position 3. Tanner Tomasi is now up to position 4 in the 09 car. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get set to go back to the green flag out of turn number 4. This time by it's the second last chance to get into the big dance. Let's go.
Corey Austin once again jumps out to a nice little 2-car lead there. Nick King in the 43 right behind him. Adam Hummering on 3rd place, but Tanner Tomasi is going to challenge that outside and not going to be able to make the pass.
No, that's right, mate. So he's still stuck behind Nick King there as well. The 42 machine of Adam Hummering's looking on the inside as well. He's got the power down in that race car at the moment as he looks to the inside of Nick King right now. Tries to get the job done. Is he going to hold down the position? No, they're 3 wide crossing the stripe into turns 1 and 2. Oh, Nick King got really spun out sideways. He got caught the worst end of the stick on that one. Into turns 3 and 4 though. Tanner Tomasi fighting with Adam Hummering as well in the 42 car. Tomasi now up to position number 2.
And it looks like we got another yellow flag out here. Maybe we'll see something on the hashtag Strongest Mac UDTV instant replay.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Talk us through this, what happened here, mate.
Right now, it's just looking like the 67 there just got into the back of the 6 and spun himself out there, and that brought out the caution there. So that was a little bit self-induced, just drove it in hard, and the 6 was there, and it sent him on around there. Looks like not much damage, so that's good news for him, and he'll still have a chance to fight his way back up towards the front.
Definitely right, mate. So, ladies and gentlemen, not many laps left to run. About 5 laps left to go, or 4 laps left to go here in tonight's C-Main for the Mimis Making Some Motions Warriors Logistics Super Late Model Series Championship night. We're getting to the pointy end of the field tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Only a couple of races left to run. And so, Corey Austin looking to make it into tonight's B-Main, and then he'll have to do it all again and try and make it into tonight's feature. We're going to have a lot more cars and a couple more laps as well added to tonight's B-Main.
Absolutely, Matt. And I think right now the battle you're going to see is the top 2 cars. The past 2 starts have just lined out and caught going. It's been the battle for 3rd and 4th that you're going to see this battle, because everybody knows this is your last chance to get in. With 5 laps to go, once we take the green, the pace car is off. We're going to be going green here in just a moment.
That's exactly right. So out of turn number 4, we're back to the green flag. Corey Austin leads us away into turns number 1 and 2. Here comes Tanner Tomasi. Tomasi through the middle. Drifts up high out of turn number 2. Down the back straight. Into turns 3 and 4. Tomasi looking for the lead. Out of turn number 4. This time by comes Adam Hummering as well. The 42 and Adam Yeager as well in the 48.
Yeah, we got side-by-side racing going into these corners. Dylan Yeager sticking his nose under the other side, under the bottom side of Adam Hummering, trying to challenge for that 3rd place position, though, as the top 4 cars are just slowly pulling away from the other folks. If they can hold on to that, they're going to go on to the B-Main tonight. We are going 3 wide coming down the backstretch for the top position, and looks like Tanner Tomasi is going to get the pass on Corey Austin, and Adam Hummering is going to try and join him as well. He's going to take over that 2nd place position, and Corey Austin, Dylan Yeager now battling for that 3rd and 4th position.
That's it, and we're yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. Another caution on the racetrack, and we only had 2 to run. As well, looks like the 6th machine, as well as Nick King on the bottom side of the speedway, and there was the collection. I'll tell you what, that 6th machine has been everywhere tonight. So, he's copped a couple of rear enders in tonight's C-Main. As we come back to live pictures now here at the dirt track at Charlotte. So
looks like we're going to get a little green-white checker action here, as we're going to be going 13 laps now with this, with the green-white checker option, and I think we're going to have a battle for that those transfer positions as these guys fight for life as we keep going here.
Most definitely, mate, as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, Tanner Tomasi is your race leader. Corey Austin in position 2. Adam Hummering in position number 3. Dylan Yeager in 4. Nick King in position 5. Followed by Landon Barker in the 5 in position number 6. Mitch Stiles in position 7. And Dustin Morpiquet will round out your top 8. As we'll get set to go the green flag next time by.
Looks like you're right. The lights are out on the truck as they coming around one more time. And it looks like there's only 9 folks left out there on the track right now. And we are going to have a nice little shootout for green-white checker as we come around for this wrap up the C-Main event here on the super late models.
Most definitely, mate. So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, 4 cars will transfer to tonight's B-Main. And then they'll have to get set to do it all again, make some repairs and adjustments to their race cars. And we're back to the green flag at a turn 4. Tomasi leads us away into turns 1 and 2. Tanner Tomasi and Corey Austin, they've nose to toe, heading down the back straight away. But here comes their 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. Dylan Yeager made that big time in turns 3 and 4. There was a lot of contact there between the 42 and the 48. And well, they're going to go side by side down the back straight for the final time here, Brandon.
Bringing it home right now, coming for the checker flag. Tanner Tomasi's got a nice little lead there. Dylan Yeager's going to take home second. Adam Hummering in third, and Corey Austin wrapping up that fourth and final transfer position. And we're going to come back to you in just a second with those official results.
So, ladies and gentlemen, your official race results coming up onto your screen right now as we move on to our B main. So, C main results. Tanner Tomasi over Dylan Yeager. Adam Hummering, Corey Austin, Nick King will round out your top 5. So remember, just as well, ladies and gentlemen, Tomasi, Yeager, Hummering, and Corey Austin will make it through to tonight's B main. We're going to move on to tonight's B main right now, ladies and gentlemen. And well, we're going to get set to do it all again right now. Mike Augustine in the 72 will start from position 1 with Alex Bergeron in the 12 machine from position 2.
Starting on the second row inside in third position, James Klassen in the 29 car. Outside of him's going to be Matthew Logan in the 41.
Trevor Fitz will start the 28 car for D1RT, racing out of position 5 with CJ Howe in the number 2 from position number 6.
Next row back in the 7th position is Eric York for Sub-Zero in the 44 car. Outside in the 8th position is Huey Kin in the 4 car.
Position 9 will see the 999 car, Corey Sibley for Tail Tag and Motorsports, and Mason Lobb will start the 27 car from position 10.
Position 11 will be Jake Troutman in the 7 car. Outside in position 12 is Bill Miller in the 34 car for Mid-South Dirt Slinger, sorry.
From position 13, well, you were into your C-main transferees, ladies and gentlemen. Tanner Tomasi will start the 09 from 13, and Dylan Yeager in the 48 from 14.
And starting in the back row in position 15 is Adam Hummerding, who got third in that C-main, and outside in the 16th final position is the 92 of Corey Austin from Mid-South Dirt Slingers.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the last chance to get into the big dance. 15 laps we've got to do it in, and we're going to get set. Augustine and Bergeron off the front row.
You know, we
we'll
got
head
these
down the back straight into turns number 3 and 4. We're going to get set to go this time by, Brandon.
Absolutely. The top 8 are going to go on and air off, and we're green with Mike Augustine jumping into a nice little lead with Alex Bergeron tucking in behind him as they head into turns 1 and 2 right here on the B main event.
So, Augustine is your race leader. Alex Bergeron knocking on the rear door. Here comes Matty Logan as well. Matthew Logan in behind Alex Bergeron. He's looking for position 2. But also here comes the 28 car of Trevor Fitz.
Oh, the yellow flag is out. Looks like somebody a little farther back. Tanner Tomasi looks like he clipped the inside tire there. We're going to bring it up on the hashtag Strongest Mac UltimateDirtTV replay here.
And well, not what you want to see. The winner of your C main. Yeah, he was on the bottom side of the speedway. Just picked up the left front there and caught the infield tractor tire. And
yeah, those
Tomasi,
things line the outside of the track, but if you try and sneak down too low, they will reach out and bite you like a rattlesnake that's really angry.
well, that's a good way to put it. I like that. Good way to go about it, Brandon. I like it, mate. And well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set to rack 'em and stack 'em once again. With about 10 laps, or about 12 laps left to go here in tonight's B main. This is about to get gnarly, ladies and gentlemen. The Team ABR setup shop. ABR Esports number 12 of Alex Bergeron will restart on the front row with Mike Augustine. On his inside, Matty Logan, Trevor Fitz, positions 3 and 4 at the moment. And we're going to do a modern style late model restart. Or looks like we're actually going single file here for this restart this time by pace car off to the infield. Brandon, let us away.
All right, the pace car is off as Mike Augustine leads us around. Let's see if he can get out there to a nice little lead. And Alex Bergeron, wants to take away that top spot as we go. And we're green going to the front stretch. Mike Augustine jumps out to about a car and a half lead with Alex Bergeron tightening it up behind there in the second place position. And third, we have the 41 car of Matthew Logan and Trevor Fitz rounding out the top 4 here. As we come down the backstretch going in turns 3 and 4, the top 4 cars are just lined out. Looks like Mike Augustine's down low. Alex Bergeron's going to try and sneak his way around the outside going into turns 1 and 2 here. And Alex Bergeron might have the pass coming out in the backstretch, and it's a battle that's heating up.
That's definitely right, mate. Bergeron on the top side. Here comes Alex Bergeron, takes the lead down the main straight. Into turns 1 and 2. Augustine on the bottom side. Here comes Matty Logan as well. Logan in position 3 at the moment. Bergeron, though, give the race lead right now to Alex Bergeron. Out of turn 4, this time by across the stripe. Into turns 1 and 2. Wow. Alex Bergeron has got the race lead, but here comes Matthew Logan. He was knocking right on the rear quarter panel of the 12 machine as well. Mike Augustine now back to position number 3 at the moment on the speedway. Meanwhile, Alex Bergeron is running away with this one. Next time by halfway home.
Yes, sir. Drake Troutman just went off to the pits there as Alex Bergeron still leads us around halfway around. The cross flags are out. We got the 41 of Matthew Logan in second there and Mike Augustine in third. And Trevor Fitz in fourth as we start working our way back through. And we got side-by-side action over here with James Clausen holding on to the 5th position and Corey Sibley trying that 999 to get past him there for that 5th position.
So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, top 8 make it through to tonight's feature. And at the moment, the battle is on between Mason Lobb and Huey Quillen as well in the 4 machine. They're side by side in turns 1 and 2. Give it right now to the 4 machine of Quillen. Right now into turns 3 and 4. Mason Lobb. He's looking for the 8th and final transfer positions back in tonight's feature race as well. Meanwhile, Dylan Yeager throws himself into the mixture down the back straight, as well as Adam Hummerding.
Yeah, we got a 3-way battle for that 8th and final transfer position as Dylan Yeager holding on to that bottom spot there trying to get it, and Mason Lobb holding on to 8th, and Huey Quinn trying to get that thing. Adam Hummerding sticking his nose in there in the 42 car, and we got might have a new 8th place position here at the rate we're going, and Alex Bergeron still leading this thing by a little bit of Matthew Logan holding on to that 2nd place position.
That's right, mate, as we head down the back straight into turns number 3 and 4, though. So we're watching the battle for the final transfer position. Dylan Yeager now in the 48 car in the final transfer position for tonight. As well into turns number 1 and 2, heads down the back straight away for the final time. There's 5 cars in it, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be bumping wheels like no tomorrow. Here comes Tomasi. Tanner Tomasi. Wow.
Wow,
He threw everything at it.
I think he may have got it as
well.
Official results are coming out here. That was wow. That was what a race for that 8th and final transfer position.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Brandon, he definitely got it as well. There was only millimeters in it as well. Brandon, take us through your finishing order here right now, mate.
All right, finishing out the B mains was Alex Bergeron in the 12 car winning it. Matthew Logan 41 car in 2nd place. Trevor Fitz in the 28 car getting 3rd. Mike Augustine in the 72 in the top 4. James Clausen 29 getting 5th. Corey Sibley in the 999 getting 6th. Eric York in the 44 getting 7th. And Tanner Tomasi in the can't see the car number there, getting 8th in final transfer position. Continuing on down, Mason Lobb is the 27 car, Dylan Yeager's 48, Huey Quinn and the 4 car in 11th, and Adam Hummerding wrapping out the top 12.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, position 13 was Corey Austin, Miller in 14, CJ Howe, and Drake Troutman round out your 16 car field. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into our warm-up session, then we're going to have the American National Anthem in just a couple of moments' time, and then we'll go into tonight's feature race as well. We're going to step aside here for a couple of moments here on Ultimate Dirt TV, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get our voices back, and we'll be back on the other side of this with your National Anthem and your feature race.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. Your cars are lining up on the speedway for tonight's feature race championship night here for the Mimis Making Some Motions and Warriors Super Late Models. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start from the front and move our way back. From position number 1, driving the number 69 car for Team VLR, it's Brent Carter. And on his outside, driving the Team VLR sponsored number 14, that'll be Ryan Underwood.
In row 2, we're going to have Eric Scow for MDM in the 50 car. Outside in the 4th position is Evan Say in the 35 car for Team VLR.
Position number 5 of the Team VLR sponsored number 37 of Randall Carter. And those outside, it's the Rocket Racing Setups number 33 of Richard Mantar Jr.
In the 7th position is Gavin Korkiowski in the 15 car. Outside is Austin Carr in the number 1 car.
Position number 9 will be the 51 car of Cole Cabre. Position 10 is the 117 of Brendan Freeberg.
In position 11 will be Robert Fletcher in the 077 for FTP. Outside of him in 12th position is Austin Friedman for Ace Motorsports in the 89 car.
Position 13 is the 127 of Blake Majulis for D1RT Racing. And Davin Cardwell will line up out of position number 14.
In position 15, we'll have Lyndon Whitfill in the 3 car. And position 16 will be Zach McSwain in the 16 car. Also going
ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Go on, mate.
Yep, and position 17, we have Alex Bergeron, and position 18, we had the 41 of Matthew Logan. Outside of them, in this next row is position 19 is Trevor Fitz and Mike Augustine in the 72 car and 20th spot. James Clausen in the 21st spot, and Corey Sibley in the 999 car in the 22nd spot. Eric York wrapping up your last of the row in the 44 car on the 23rd spot, and Tanner Tomasi, who barely got into the race from the C main in the 09 car in 24th and final position, as we line up for our 4-wide salute as a tribute to all the people out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest sight in all of motorsport, the 4-wide to salute to you, the race fans, It's championship night for the Mimi's Makings and Motions and Warriors Logistics Super Late Models.
I just love this sight as these cars come around. They're side by side and lined up four abreast and just looking nice and tight as they come around here, giving the fans a wave as they're getting ready to line up for their green flag action of this 50-lap event tonight.
I tell you what, Charlotte, the last time is upon us to make some noise for your late model drivers out on the speedway. They're lining up now into double conga line of menace. This is about to get gnarly. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get set to go racing the next time by. One more lap around the racetrack, and then we will let these guys loose for 50 laps here tonight.
Absolutely. Right now is a chance for the folks at home to strap in, get your seatbelts on, make sure your seatbacks and tray tables are in the upright and locked position, because we got 50 laps of World of Thunder Super Late Model Racing coming up.
That's it, mate. I tell you what, Brandon, it has been an absolute pleasure with commentating with you here tonight, mate. I tell you what, for the World of Thunder Esports Racing League, the Memes and Makings and Motions and Warriors and Logistics Super Late Models, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to roll down the back straight away. This time by the yellow lights are out. We will get set to go this time by out of turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set to go out of turn number 4. Your Super Late Model feature race is green.
Brent Carter jumps out to that lead there with the 14 of Ryan Underwood trying to pass him on the outside there, and he might get that pass as they're 3 wide coming down the backstretch going in turns 3 and 4.
What a race. What a good opening couple of laps here at Charlotte. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 2, 3 and 4 wide into turns 1 and 2. At the moment, it's the 46 car of Brent Carter. Sorry, that's Ryan Underwood in the 46. At the moment as well, here comes the 33 machine to the top side of the speedway as well. These guys are going to be all over the racetrack. That's Evan C in the 33 car at the moment as well. Brandon, she's shaping up, mate.
Absolutely. We got going 3 and 4 wide in every corner here as these guys are fighting for the 3rd and 4th position. Eric Scaff holding on to that 3rd position with Randall Carter and Gavin Korkiowski fighting for 4th as they're side by side coming around. We're 3 wide coming into turns 3 and 4 up the front stretch. Eric Scaff holding on to the 4th position, and Randall Carter snuck his nose up there and secured that 3rd spot. Right now is 71 now is going to take a look to see if Cole Cavery can get by the Eric Scaff there for 4th.
That's right, mate. We always know how good Cole Cabrera is in a late model as well. Into turns 1 and 2 there, 3 and 4 wide in the pack. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting set to shape up for a good super late model race here tonight. Here comes Cabrera though. Cole Cabrera to the bottom side. Ladies and gentlemen, what a race so far. Randall Carter still holding down position 3 at the moment in the 37. Evan C though in the 33. He's coming after your race leader into turns 3 and 4. Look out, Ryan Underwood, you've got some company.
Ooh, and we got the yellow coming out here. It looks like there's a car spun around on turn 3 and 4 there. Let's take a look, see if we can get the hashtag strong as the Mac instant replay there.
That's it, mate. So, we're going to get your...
Looks like it might be the 72 of Mike Augustine was involved with that as we try and find the replay here.
Yeah, that's right, mate. I think it might have been Trevor Fitz as well. Could have been either one. I think that's what could have happened there. So we've got your replay up onto your screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously when they're 2, 3 and 4 wide in the pack, there's hardly any room to get around this racetrack. And well, there's one car into the safety cash fence.
Oh, there he is.
And yep, there it is, Mike Augustine. The 72 machine brought on the caution lights. Well, Brandon, mate, it's been a wicked race so far. These late models get around here nicely. What's going on the racetrack at the moment? She's pretty slick out there.
Absolutely, and this track's just going to get a little slicker as the night goes on. And the pace car is off. We are side by side, double file all the way back, ready to get some green flag actioning.
That's it, race fans. Well, Ryan Underwood, your race leader. We're getting set to go back to the green flag. Let's go. Out of turn number 4, and they're scattering like ants at the moment into turns 1 and 2. On the bottom side of the speedway, they're nose to tail into turns 3 and 4.
We're 3 and 4 wide. Every corner is everybody's battling for every position here as we got a lot of laps left to go. And Ryan Underwood holding on to that first position with Evan C. in the 35 car. Still got second. We're side by side with Randall Carter and Cole Cabre fighting for third. And we have another caution flag out. Looks like the 999 of Corey Sibley might be involved with that one. I don't know what exactly happened. We're going to try and pull that up here on the UDTV instant replay.
That's it, mate. So we're going to try and get the hashtag strong as a Mac UltimateDirtTV replay up here onto the screen in just a second. We're going to find out what happened on the racetrack. And so into turns 3 and 4 they went, running around the top side. As we saw there briefly. So, not sure why the yellow flag came out. We're going to try and locate it, though, for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there it is. There it was. There was the red and yellow car there on the bottom side of the speedway.
All right, folks, we're having a little camera difficulties there as we get it. We're just going to get back to a live view as we get ready to go lined up for some more green flag action coming up here momentarily as we're side by side lined up coming around to the back stretch, and the pace car will be dumping off, and you'll see Ryan Underwood bring us on around to the green flag in that 46 machine.
That's it, mate, as well. Evan C on his outside. This guy's looking for championship points as well here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, still a lot of laps left to go. We're back to the green flag. Down to 1 and 2 they run. Into 1 and 2. Ryan Underwood went to the top side though in turns 1 and 2. That was interesting because he went to the bottom on the last restart. And then he went to the top on this restart as well. So obviously the race line is changing around this racetrack right now as well. So Evan's seen the 33 car. At the moment on the top side of the speedway, this guy's trying to track down your race leader of Ryan Underwood. Here comes the 37 car of Randall Carter. Majulis though, Blake Majulis is up to position 5 on the speedway.
Absolutely, and that's your points leader right now going into tonight's race with Evan C. A little bit behind him, hoping Majulis can get taken out there so he can actually gain some points there. But Blake Majulis is up there in 4th position there, and he's fighting for that points championship with Evan C. right behind him. And Ryan Underwood, our race leader right now, is in 3rd in points, and he's hoping those other two guys can somehow find the pits and give him a chance of taking this championship away tonight as the final race of the season is upon us.
That's definitely right, mate, as well. So, Ryan Underwood still your race leader, ladies and gentlemen. Evan C still in position 2. As we saw the 50 car of Eric Scarf there as well, fighting for position on the speedway. He's up to 6th at the moment on the grid. And, well, Scarf there still to the top side. Bergeron, Alex Bergeron, this guy, where has he come from? He's come from way down deep in the pack is where he started in about the 18th position, and he's up to position number 8 at the moment.
Absolutely, and he's your 4th in the points right now, and he's just wanting to get up to the front and have a shot at getting in the top 3 of the points there to make sure he makes the points podium tonight. But right now holding him up is Richard Murtaugh and Eric Scoff as he's fighting his way around them, trying to move up in the field there. As we got a pretty good battle heating up here for all the top 10 positions as all these guys are getting lined out, the track's slicking it off, and we got some good green flag action going right now.
That's it, mate, as well. Majulis there as well in the 127 car as well. You look at the positions 4, 5, 6, and 7 at the moment. These guys are all fighting for minor placings and points as well. Majulis there in position 4 at the moment. He's looking for points. Here's your current points leader as well coming into tonight as well. So Alex Bergeron as well in position 6 at the moment, and Cole Cabray. These guys have all raced in the What of Outlaws Morton Buildings late model series as well. So we've seen a lot of these guys. Cole Cabray has been up there as well. He's been there all night in the 71 car as well. We've got Zach McSwain as well in the 25 fighting for position as well. He's in 7th at the moment.
Yeah, and of note, Alex Bergeron snuck up there to that 6th position where these guys are fighting a few behind him. We got Richard Murtaugh and Zach McSwain fighting for that 7th place position. Alex Bergeron's moved up to the 6th, and Cole Cabray and Blake Majulis are your 4th and 5th respectively. And Blake Majulis might get the pass there on Randall Carter as he's going into the 3rd place position, hugging that high side as they come around to the backstretch there.
Yeah, that's definitely right, mate, as well. So Majulis on the top side. Ladies and gentlemen, we've still got a lot of laps left to go here at the dirt track at Charlotte. And Randall Carter and Blake Majulis are fighting for position on the racetrack. And this is for minor placings at the moment as well. So what's Majulis got? He's got 3rd at the moment. Can he go further? On the speedway, drifts down low, out of turn number 2, heads down the back straight.
And we're looking at the Zach McSwain, the 25 car, and Richard Murtaugh fighting for that 7th and 8th place position there as they come around to the back stretch. And you see it's just a nice battle. Everybody's fighting for every bit of position. Davin Cardwell trying to make the pass on Richard Murtaugh with that slide job right there, and looked like they got into each other, but they kept it going there as we're sliding sideways and throwing sliders everywhere we can, just trying to get every bit of position as we can as we fight for points in this final race.
That's right, mate. We've still got 20 laps to go as well. Have a look at this. Cole Cabray and Alex Bergeron side by side in turns 3 and 4 at the moment as well. You never miss a sight like this. Brandon, I tell you what, you got 2 really good drivers, and we're yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yeah, and here we are on the hashtag Strong as a Mac instant replay with UltimateDirtTV, and looks like it's going to be the 70 car getting, was that the 33 car that got loose, got spun up, and the 70 car went up and over and went for a ride, and that's not what you want to see with under 20 laps, coming up on 20 laps to go here in this final event.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. Never good to see something like that happen as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get set to rack 'em and stack 'em once again. And Ryan Underwood is your race leader for Team VLR at the moment as well. In position 2 is Evan C. Position 3 is Blake Majulis, and this is the caution that he wanted as well. So into turns number 3 and 4 they roll.
Yeah, before we went yellow there, I was going to say that Ryan Underwood and Evan C was giving Ryan Underwood a battle for first there. I think we're going to have a battle heating up there at the front with Ryan Underwood, Evan C, and Blake Majulis, all the top 3 in points, fighting for those top positions up there. And I think we're going to have a nice little shootout with 22 laps to go once we go green here.
Yeah, that's right as well. So just as well, ladies and gentlemen, Tanner Tomasi is in the top 10. And this guy, he's done the alphabet swoop tonight. He's in position 8 at the moment on the speedway. As we'll come back to the green flag, this time by out of turn 4.
We're green, and Ryan Underwood jumping out to a little lead there as Blake Majulis looking to the bottom side of Evan C as they come out to the turn 2 for the backstretch right now. And Blake Majulis has that pass on. No, he doesn't have to pass on Evan C there, and he's just fighting for that 3rd place position with the 37 car right behind him of Randall Carter fighting his way back to the front, wants to get back to that front row like he started on.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So, Evan C at the moment is in position 2. In the 33 car, Majulis in position 3 at the moment as well comes Cole Cabre. Cabre to the top side. Here comes Mick Swain as well. Bergeron is in the mix there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, what a race.
Absolutely.
These guys have been turning it up big time here in the super late models.
As you noticed, the Tanner Tomasi is up there at a 6th position, fighting for that 6th place as he started in all the way at the back in 24th, and he has fought his way up into the top 6, fighting for the top 5 right now.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So they're almost 2, 3, and 4 wide, and Bergeron has got the hot seat at the moment, but for that three-car battle there as well, as Bergeron's gone to the top side in position number 7 at the moment. He's fighting for minor placings on the speedway. Meanwhile, Blake Majulis back to the top side in turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight away. He's got 3rd at the moment as they go into turns 3 and 4. Randall Carter. He's not going to let him get away with that one at the moment. Meanwhile, Majulis crosses the line. He's in position 3 at the moment. Ryan Underwood is your race leader, and Evan C in position 2.
Yeah, every few laps, Evan C gets his nose up underneath Ryan Underwood there, hoping that Ryan messes up and he can get that pass completed. But Ryan's been driving flawlessly now, hitting his marks, as Evan C has given him a run for his money there in that 2nd place position, with Blake Majulis in 3rd there, trying to hope those two guys mess up and he can have a shot at the top podium spot tonight.
That's right, mate, as well. So your top points man, Blake Majulis, currently in position number 3 at the moment, and Ryan just hitting his marks on the top side of the speedway. Doesn't want to do anything too silly as well. We still got about 10 laps left to run. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still in double digits and heat race distance at the moment as well. Into turns number 1 and 2 comes Majulis. Majulis on the top side of the speedway. Drifts down low out of turn 2. Meanwhile, here comes Randall Carter as well, looking for position back on Blake Majulis as well in the 37.
Yeah, we got the 37, Randall Carter, wanting to fight his way back front on Blake Majulis here, and Blake Majulis is holding on to that 3rd spot. Randall Carter there in 4th. Zach Swain's right behind him, hoping to get some movement going here, and Alex Bergeron in 6th there as we go. But the battle for the lead right now, it looks like up at the front, Ryan Underwood still holding on, but Evan C keeps giving him a challenge here.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So Bergeron still back down in position number 6 at the moment. Can't get much done in the 12 car. Meanwhile, Ryan Underwood, you can see the difference in the racetrack. You can see how bumpy it is on the main straight as well. And also coming out of turn 2 is Underwood. Caught the cushion last time by in turn number 2.
And we got a battle for the lead heating up here with Ryan Underwood leading us around with 10 laps to go right now, but starting to come up ahead of him is going to be a little bit of lap traffic, so that'll change up the way this racetrack goes, because these guys are going to have to fight their way around these lap traffic cars, because they're going to hold their line and they're going to have to fight around them as the leaders.
That's right, mate, as well. Trevor Fitz out of the race in the 28 car. Also, Brandon Freeberg in the 117, he's out as well. Ladies and gentlemen, not many laps left to run here at the dirt track at Charlotte for your Mimi's making some motions. Super late models. Ryan Underwood is still your race into the top 3. You can throw a blanket over them at the moment.
Evan C sticking his nose underneath there, trying to see if he can get any grip through the middle of that slick track as we come down to the front stretch, and Ryan Underwood's going to hold on to that 1st place position as those guys are fighting around. Blake Majulis starting to get his nose up in there on that top side, trying to gain a little traction coming down the back stretch. But right now we're still 1, 2, and 3 with Underwood, C, and Majulis respectively as we come around to the front stretch, coming down to 6 to go as we cross the line.
That's it, mate, definitely. And I tell you what, Majulis, he's found a way on this racetrack. And I'll tell you what as well, Bergeron there as well in the 12 car. He's found something on the racetrack as well. But Blake Majulis has found it before anyone else. He's found a way to get around this racetrack a little bit quicker. Majulis, so we've got Zach McSwain there on screen at the moment, 25 car. So Evan C as well. You can see Majulis running a little bit low on the speedway out of turn 4 this time by.
Right now, Ryan Underwood fighting him down. He's been leading most of these laps here tonight, but Evan C has been giving him a run for his money, and Blake Majulis was once in on the battle there as the top 3 are nose to tail as we come around to the front stretch with 3 laps to go right now.
And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Freeman as well out of the race in his car as well. The 89 machine out of the race for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, as they come to the stripe this time by 2 laps left to run for Ryan Underwood into turns number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. What's going to happen here in the closing laps, Brandon?
Well, coming around turn 3 and 4, a big slider from Evan C. as he's going to take over that spot for the first place. And if he can hold on, Ryan Underwood still lead us because taking the white flag. Ryan Underwood's in first right now, and they're throwing sliders back and forth coming down the backstretch. And we're going to have a 2-wide finish here at the way we're going with Evan C. throwing a slider again. Ryan Underwood hoping that top side can hook him up and come around. So we got a battle to the drag race today, and it's going to be Evan C. pulling off the victory there in the 33 car with Ryan Underwood second, Blake Majula shortly behind him in third. Wow, what a race and drag race to the finish that was.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, woo! What a race. That was wicked. Evan C. stole the win off Ryan Underwood. Ladies and gentlemen, how about putting your hands together for these drivers out on the racetrack for tonight as we get your official race results up onto your screen. Evan C. takes the win, home in position number 1 over Ryan Underwood. Blake Majulas in position number 3. Randall Carter in 4. Zach McSwain in the top 5.
In 6th place, we had Alex Bergeron in the 12 car. 7th was Tanner Tomasi in the 09 car, who started in the 24th position, so he moved up pretty good in that field. Cole Capri in 8th in the 51 car. Eric Scaff in the 59 car, or the 50 car in 9th position. And top 10 rounding out with Lyndon Whitfall in the 3 car.
Home in position number 11 was the 89 machine of Austin Friedman as well. Brent Carter home in 12th. Eric York in 13th. Gavin Korkiakowski in the 15 car home in 14th. James Klassen in the 29 home in 15th. Matthew Logan in the 41 in 16. Robert Flesher as well in 17th. And Corey Sibley will round out your 18 car field so far in position 18. And here's one of your casualties tonight. Brandon, we're going to get set to have a quick chat with your race winners as well for tonight. We got Blake Majulis waiting as well. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here, and then we'll come back and have a quick chat with your racing drivers in just a sec.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from this final event of the Super Late Models in the World of Thunder Esports League here. We're going to bring up our third place finisher, Blake Majulis, in just a moment here as we get some podium interviews set up. Blake, welcome into the booth here. Congratulations on your 13th to 3rd finish there, as well as I do believe staying up there in the top 3, you definitely secured yourself a championship with the points there. How was the car tonight, and how was everything working for you?
Yeah, if we didn't have to race so much here, coming through the field, get a little damage, I think we would have been just fine. Um, I mean, we were right in third for a long time. They kind of pulled on that last restart, and then once we got going, I was right there. Wish we didn't get a little quarter panel damage there in the beginning, but uh, it is what it is. That's apart from coming from the back, but either way, another championship in the bag with that run there. So, compared to how we started out, I'll take a podium for sure.
Oh, absolutely. What setups did you do in the warm up there to try and get that car to hook up as you knew it was going to slicken off as the night went on with this 50 lap event?
There's a lot of things you can do at Charlotte. I mean, you can roll bottom right next to the tires for 50 laps, or you can rip the fence. And the bottom was good there for a little bit. That's where I made most of my moves in the beginning, is middle bottom, and I just didn't feel like it was going to have the speed throughout the whole race. So I kind of went with my original setup that I kind of figured would be good around late race, and it kind of prevailed from there. But track changed quite a bit from beginning to or start to finish here, but kind of wears the same as always, so I kind of knew what to expect.
Absolutely. And congratulations again on that third place finish as well as the points championship. And it looks like you got a few sponsors and I'm sure some folks behind the scene. Who do you want to thank tonight for that 127 car?
Yeah, of course. D1RT Race and ML Performance, Matt Logan for everything he does for me. Chris Ferguson Motorsports, Represent Limited, Reliable Energy Solutions, Jeff Swilly, Design 75, Jeremy Ray for the sweet looking wrap. Swag Design and Media, CD Cinematography, BK Designs, Showtime Decals and Apparel, and 127 Industries. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Blake Majulis, your third place finisher tonight, but your points champion for the season. And Matt, we'll take it to you for Evan C. if you're ready.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Well, ladies and gentlemen, home in position number 2 tonight. Driving the number 33 machine was Evan C. Evan, mate, it was a wicked race out on the racetrack, running through those closing laps.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a fun race there. Running up front against your teammate Ryan. He ran a good race, and I was kind of just waiting on him to make a mistake. And he finally made one there. I think 2 to go, he just got a little hot to the wall, and just kind of when I was waiting on, I was trying not to beat in the car too much, run the top and just be patient. And that opportunity came there going into 3 to pull the slider, and we were just able to hold off there in the last lap and not make any mistakes there.
Mate, obviously, I'm pretty sure that actually you stole the win tonight, though. So, well, mate, congratulations on the win here tonight. Obviously, mate, it was a wicked drive. Mate, obviously, the difference, obviously, with these cars, obviously, and the track as well out there tonight, runners through the track, she was a bit bumpy there on the top side as well as the bottom.
Yeah, this track can be pretty tough to run in these late models. I mean, it gets pretty rough up top and on the cushion. So, it definitely makes it difficult to run, and you can't, you got to be careful, entering up top. It's pretty easy to get stuck in a wall, and you can lose, a ton of positions when you do that. So, I mean, I knew the track was going to kind of venture back up to the top once the middle kind of slicked off there, and, it was just going to be, not getting into the wall and just keeping the car clean, being there at the end. That's pretty important on this track.
Mate, you stole the win off your teammate. Obviously, how does that feel difference with 2 team cars up towards the front?
Oh yeah, it was definitely nice. We had some good runs tonight in the big blocks and the supers here at Team VLR. I wanted to see Ryan get that win there. He's been close a couple of times, but can't just let him have it. You got to make him work for it sometimes. But I mean, definitely a good night for us overall.
That's it, mate. Well, some sponsor shout-outs on this race car. Who turns wheels on this machine?
Just everybody at Team VLR for all they do, and congrats on everybody on a good runs tonight. And everybody else helps on our CFME Sports, Captain Morgan, shot22.com, German Designs, CR Performance. Just thank y'all for doing the broadcast for us each night, and Steven putting on a series.
Well, mate, well done. And on taking the win here tonight, mate, we'll see you next season. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Evan C. They're your race winner here tonight. We're going to drag up Ryan Underwood right now. And Brandon, you're with position number 2.
Ryan Underwood, congratulations on your second place finish there and on your third place in the points for the season. Tell us a little bit about how the car was. I know you were leading most of the laps there, and your teammate there gave you a run for your money right there as you guys had a drag race at the end. So, what was your thoughts going into those final turns as you guys were throwing sliders back and forth?
Really just don't mess up. Them ruts going down the back stretch were really treacherous, and I went to turn going into a corner, and I caught the rear quarter on the wall, and it shoved the nose, and it was really hard for me to get the car to turn back down to run cut down on Evan. But he really just got that run coming out of four, and I just couldn't beat him to the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Your car was definitely hooked up as you led most of those laps there. At one point, you were at a couple car lengths on everybody else there, and those cautions obviously coming out didn't exactly help your momentum there as you're hitting your spots. What'd you do for a setup to get everything to work tonight?
Uh, we Everybody normally knows that Charlotte's top dominant. Once in a while, it'll be around the middle, and it was around the middle or in three and four, but it was up top in one and two. So you really had to save your car and not beat down the wall in one and two to be fast in three and four, and just really not try to hurt the car at all and be there at the end.
Absolutely, and you hate to lose, but if you're going to lose, you'd like to lose to a teammate. And looks like you got a few other sponsors on that car. Who'd you like to shout it out to tonight for all the people that help you on the car and in the background?
Everybody at Team VLR, Scalf Race Wrap, CFM Esports, ShopFergie20.com, CI Performance, Tech 3 Defense, Dirty Grass Soul, Chad and Brittany over there at Northside Graphics and Designs, and Mecca, all they do for me and everybody on the car.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ryan Underwood, your second place finisher, third in the points for the season. And Matt, back to you for the finishing up and the post race comments.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an event here tonight as well for the Water Thunder Esports Racing League, the Mimis Making Some Motions, Warriors Logistics, Super Late Models. Ladies and gentlemen, this will bring us to a close here on Ultimate Dirt TV for the championship round of the Super Late Models here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Ladies and gentlemen, we do ensure that you hoped in and enjoyed all the action here tonight at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. We'll see you guys next season. And, well, we'll be back again in a couple of days' time for another stream here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll see you guys then again. Thanks a lot to all our sponsors as well, Heatwave Designs. As well, Mimi's Making Some Motions, SRT Australia. And I think that would be about it. Mid-South Dirt Slingers as well. So big thanks to everyone here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, on behalf of myself and Brandon Morgan, we'll say good night for now and see you next time.